everyone, welcome to Dave's Shop. I'm Dave. Today we're going to be looking at a Mr. Heater issue I had in the deep of winter last January. For the weeks previous, in late December 2022, I would go into the shop and find the heater burner attempting to come on, but the blower fan at the back not working. The unit would shut down and not run. I would shut down the power to it, wait a bit, turn it back on, and it would work again. No worries, right? Well, that worked a couple of times, maybe. In the first week of January 2023, my temperature sensor I have in the garage alerted me to a low temperature, below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I have the thermostat set to keep it at 55 overnight and warm up in the morning when I go into the shop. As I said, I had a low temperature message, so I went out to see what was going on. Stepping into the garage, it was a cool 45 degrees Fahrenheit, not good. I started to investigate the unit, as well as have a look on YouTube to see if others had the same issue. Sure enough, I found a video from Vega. He went through the same issue and root caused it to a blower motor. After I found his video, I purchased a replacement fan, having it shipped priority from Michigan. There were none to be found in Canada. I guess it was a COVID thing. Since it was going to be at least a week before the motor would arrive, I set up a couple of small space heaters to run all day and try to heat it up to about 45 degrees before shutting them off for the night. Each night the temperature would dip to about 35 degrees, close to freezing. I was worried that my paints and other items had the potential to freeze. I didn't want to move all the stuff into the house, so I kept searching the internet for anything else that would help troubleshoot the issue. I downloaded the manual for the heater unit, the link will be below, and I also found a troubleshooting guide for unit heaters on the Advanced Distributor Products webpage, and I'll post a link directly to the PDF down below as well. Long story short, I tested the fan and found it to be working when I plugged it in directly to 120 volts. I needed a replacement computer board, and I found one online in stock at Princess Auto. It's a store similar to Harbor Freight in the US. I ordered it and waited for delivery. When it arrived, I swapped out the board and now it works. I also eventually repaired the computer board, so now I have a spare. You can follow along as I walk you through the steps that I took to troubleshoot the issue.
Okay, so the first thing we see is that the LED is flashing on the computer board, and that's the signal that it's calling for heat. So we have to wait a little bit, and then eventually the gas valve will open, and there it is now, and it ignites the flame. You can see it burning there. So now that's going to continue, and then it's going to want to call for the blower motor to turn on. And if it doesn't, that's where we'll get an error. Okay, so we're just past the 2-minute mark and the blower has not come on. The burner shuts down as the thermostat limit opens. And now the LED is flashing in a cycle of 4 flashes, which is the error code we'll need to look up. And the fan has not made an attempt to turn on, as you can see here. Using the unit heater top 10 troubleshooting guide, we can see that the problem we're experiencing is item number 6. The unit fires up but the fan motor will not come on, causing the limit to open. It has a LE code of 4 flashes and possible causes and solutions. There should be 120 volts at the ACC terminal on the control board. If not, the board is bad. If there is, then the fan motor is bad. The fan motor neutral wire is not connected to the power supply neutral. Okay, so here we have the extension cord wired in, black to black, white to white, to complete the circuit. And what we'll do is we'll plug it into the outlet and see if that can make the fan come on. So here we are watching the fan, and I'm going to plug it in and we'll see if it starts. And away it goes. So we've now proved that the fan is not the issue, and it looks like the controller board is going to have to be replaced. In this picture you can see the two boards. The one on the left is the original computer board and the one on the right is the new replacement. I wasn't able to source it from any Mr. Heater distributors and actually found it at Princess Auto and bought it online. With the new computer board installed, the LED is flashing and is calling for heat. And the gas valve opens and ignites the flame. And the thermostat calls for the fan and it starts as it should. So now we have a working heater. With the relay replaced, the original board has been reinstalled. The LED is flashing and the computer board and it's signaling that it's calling for heat. The gas valve opens and ignites the flame. And finally, the thermostat calls for the fan and it starts. So now we know that the original board will also work.
Well, there you have it. A small, inexpensive relay caused the computer board to shut down the heater. I think I'm well prepared now for this winter with a good spare board and a spare motor. I hope you found this interesting, and if I am able to help one person with this knowledge, then that's great. Thanks for looking in, and be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to receive notifications of future video releases. Bye for now.